These men are two sides of the same coin. You will understand why I made this statement if you watch this video to the end. Yeah, welcome back. This is BVI Channel 1. All viewers and subscribers, Americans and Nigerians in particular. Donald Trump have come and gone, but the legacies he left and what he stood for will be remembered long after he is gone. Nigerians will be able to tell their story regarding their experience in 2015. But before I proceed, let me make this honest and sincere prayer for American people. Americans, you have made your choice in the person of Joe Biden. And I pray that after 4 years of Joe Biden's government, America will be a land, a country where racism will be reduced to its barest minimum. And African Americans and African immigrants and other immigrants will have America as a place where there is no racial discrimination and equal opportunity. I pray by the end of the Biden's government that the globalist economy will be able to make life better for an average America in America. American people would have better jobs and better economy. And finally, to Nigerians who supported Joe Biden regarding the issue of immigration, I pray that every one of you seeking for citizenship or papers in the United States will be able to have and secure one before the end of Biden's government after 4 years. These are my humble prayer for you. Because Trump had been ousted because of what he believed in, and Biden had been embraced by the globalists because of what he stands for, which is direct opposite of Trump. Trump is not a globalist. Trump is a racist. Trump is anti-immigration into US. And this is why I made these prayers. But I must say this, that Americans will be able to enjoy the fruits of their choice in Joe Biden after 4 years. Now, so many things have happened, and everyone has their own personal belief and holds their own personal opinion politically. Whether win or lose, let everyone see it as sportsmanship. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But I must tell you, the entire universe will, as a matter of time, know and understand where the world is heading to. Let me tell you why I am making this video and why some certain things happened. You know, I have a friend, a wonderful friend, a very close friend. She's an African American and she's part of this very big BVI family. She asked me, well, I think we're discussing, and the issue came up. And I told her, the reason Nigerians in Nigeria supported Donald Trump is because they see it as a payback against the Democrats in the role they play to bring in the government of Buhari presidency. Because Democrats, Obama in particular, and as much as Joe Biden being the vice president, played huge role in ensuring Buhari's presidency over Jonathan.
The level of interference by the Obama's government was very overwhelming. It's not as if I couldn't have won the election even with that. Sending that person to Nigeria at the eve of election, after Obama even issued a statement directing Nigerians to vote for the next chapter, that tells you something. And we should not sweep this things under the carpet. Immediately the Chibok issue came up, we expect Nigerians to be concerned. How do we get these girls out? Within a couple of days, we saw people going to the US would bring back our girls' placards. How? Why? And of course, the Mrs. Obama received one of those placards. I cannot take responsibility for the abduction. I don't control Boko Haram. They are criminals.
That's exactly why Nigerians, because of the suffering they have witnessed so far, believed that Americans don't deserve the likes of Joe Biden. But I've heard that some people have been made to believe that Trump will give them Biafra or freedom. That is an illusion. That is a pipe dream. That will never happen even if Donald Trump becomes America's life president. That is the position of this platform. So you have to understand these two narratives very clearly. Today, we have seen what had happened in the US from the time of the election to the time at which the Congress certified Joe Biden as the president to be. A lot of drama have happened. The person of Donald Trump, he is not a politician. Although he has loud, that's why he talks, he's not politically correct. He just talks everything from every side. And the political juggernauts globally cashed in on it. The big techs, the big medias, they have a way of manipulating people's consciousness and molding their opinions. Do you know why I said in the beginning of this video that Biden and Buhari are two sides of the same coin? Now let me tell you this. Their emissions is just the same. Using media hype against the sitting president to mold the consciousness of the people against the sitting president. In Nigeria, it was Jonathan, and he made that very clearly.
The level of interference by the Obama's government was very overwhelming. It's not as if I couldn't have won the election even with that. Sending that person to Nigeria at the eve of election, after Obama even issued a statement directing Nigerians to vote for the next chapter, that tells you something. And we should not sweep this things under the carpet. Immediately the Chibok issue came up, we expect Nigerians to be concerned. How do we get these girls out? Within a couple of days, we saw people going to the US would bring back our girls' placards. How? Why? And of course, the Mrs. Obama received one of those placards. I cannot take responsibility for the abduction. I don't control Boko Haram. They are criminals.
That was the influence of Democrats that gave room for the removal of Jonathan from office. Same applied in the US. Media hyping. They use the medias to paint Trump a racist. But ask yourself, before Trump, have African Americans and immigrants had it fairly in America? The answer is no. But they cashed in on the non-political nature of Donald Trump to make a mess of him. Let's proceed. Excuse me. Someone made a post, not just a post, he sent it to me and told me that he made a post and sent to me something that I want to share with you. Let me bring it out. Hang on. Just a second. 1 minute. Okay, that's it. He made this post, and I want to read. He said, here is Donald Trump's America, a country where the citizens are constantly fed with lies, bigotry, falsehood by their president, and a fraction of its leaders are meant to sink it, all in spite of all abounding factual evidence to the contrary. This is one of my brothers residing in America, and he sent me a follow-up link. When I clicked on it, what appeared was CNN.
Are you proud of what happened here today?
Absolutely. I think we should have gone on in and yanked our senators out by the hair of the head and drug them out and said, no more.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Entire D.C. National Guard. Thousands of troops here in the nation's capital. The entire National Guard has been activated by the U.S. Department of Defense following this mob that has attacked the U.S. Capitol.
Are you proud of what happened here today?
I'm absolutely stand behind 100% what happened here today. 1,000%. I think it's terrible how this election was stolen. And I had to come here and do my patriotic duty.
You guys just left the Capitol grounds?
Yep.
Are you proud of the scenes that played out here today?
I'm not proud of it. I'm humbled by it, and that I'm excited that for 1776, that we the people movement is moving forward.
Trump...
It's sad. It's sad that it has to happen.
Are you proud of what happened here today?
I'm proud that the Patriots came out today to show their support for our president, because Donald Trump is our president.
Well, I mean, but what does this achieve, this violence?
Are we violent?
There's no violence.
Nobody's been violent.
Protest.
There's people been hurt.
There's not by anybody here.
You're wrong.
There's been no violence.
Is this really a way that a president should be behaving after he loses?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, it's time that they clear out the swamp. We're paying to have them cheat and steal from us constantly.
That's right.
We're over it. No more.
And we're peaceful. And yeah, we're peaceful.
We're not
we will not be silenced, though.
Is this an appropriate way to be behaving after losing an election?
Absolutely. We have to, as American patriots, we have to do what we can to take back this country.
4 people are dead. This is the result of the mob storming the Capitol. The mob sent there by the President of the United States. CNN's Ellie Reeve was in the thick of it all. She joins us live from Washington. And Ellie, you really captured this crowd of insurrectionists surrounding the Capitol. You can even see someone scaling the scaffolding. What was it like on the ground?
That is exactly what I wanted to show you. That the media, big tech media, the social media platform and the secular media platforms have a way of molding public opinion and consciousness and manipulating it. So, what am I saying in essence? That is a strategy that was used on Donald Trump. Then again, I must say this. If you have anything as your opinion, you are entitled to it. You can drop it. I believe many of you may not like what I'm saying, but this is the truth. I owe it to my viewers to say my opinion and present it honestly. You can also drop yours so that we can learn from each other. I pray again that American people will not experience what Nigerians are experiencing from among those who are so desperate to cash into office. And when they do, they flopped. That was the experience we had in the person of Buhari and his bandwagon of APC. I pray that the Democrats will make a difference. But I am not expecting too much. Well, let me summarize this by showing you a video that to prove that these two persons represent two sides of the same coin. They have the same strategy. And they borrowed some experiences, just like they helped Buhari gain office. I believe that what we witnessed recently in America, the chaos that happened just very recently, that saw the violence into the Capitol House, they learned the strategy from Nigeria. In Nigeria, when protesters genuinely come out for a peaceful protest, it is in the strategy of the Nigerian politicians. It is not about APC. It cuts across different political parties in Nigeria to infiltrate that peaceful protest and ignite violence. We saw it during the EndSARS, where even the politicians and government agencies were used to introduce violence and turn around the whole narrative or purpose for that protest. This is exactly what happened in the Capitol House. The people who invaded the Capitol House sincerely were not the Trump supporters. They were intruders that cashed in on the protest. Watch this video.
I want to read a tweet, and then Lance, I want to come to you. This is Lynn Wood tweeted, indisputable photographic evidence that Antifa violently broke into Congress today to elicit harm and do damage. These are not Trump supporters. Don't be fooled. Trump supporters are peaceful. It was Antifa that created the violence in our cities over the past several months. Lance, that's from Lynn Wood. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are I must be on target because I haven't heard Lynn. I haven't even heard about what's been going on inside the Capitol. I've been out on the street and out on the beat all day. I just came in to talk to you. So
well,
Lynn is right.
Go ahead.
I think he's got it right. And I think that these guys are staging kabuki theater. And here's the devil always plays his hand. If you're discerning, you see it. If they were smart, they only would have pipe bombed the Democrats. But by pipe bombing the Democrats and the Republicans, how many people really believe that Republicans are bombing themselves? We're kind of like pulling for Pence today. We haven't given up on the Republican Party yet. Donald Trump, as far as I remember, was president of the Republican Party. So that's anarchy overplaying its hand.
Okay, I want to show you. Here's the photographic evidence. We just got this. I love our team here. If you can see that photo. It's the guy, they're telling me, on the left with the photo, and there's the guy with the horns that was on the top. But if you look at the handle down at the bottom of his photo that he took, do you see what it says? PhillyAntifa.org.
Wow.
That's his own picture. There's his own handle inside the Capitol building. We have a picture of that guy with the buffalo horns there. He was up there in the well of the Senate as well. But there it is. It's his own photo that he posted himself. Sometimes criminals are not too bright, are they, Lance?
No, I love it. This is like the Charles Manson photo here. I mean, this is great. So this is how they're going to expose themselves. What I really want you guys to think about is what a great job you're doing in news right now. Yeah, because nobody's covering the news like you are. And Fox is getting so goofy in the narrative, we got to go to channels like you to find out what reality looks like.
Now with this, you'll understand my position when I say that Donald Trump is a victim of a very, very powerful global manipulators and control. But I pray the world to get ready for what is to come. I'm Asuchinedu Peters. I have spoken as been led. You might not agree, but that's fine. But the truth must be spoken. If you like this video, share it. Drop your comments. Let me have your opinion. I'm signing out. If you have not subscribed, hit on the subscription button. Follow us on all our social media platforms. You can as well follow me on Asu's blog if you want to know some personal things. I'm signing out. Stay safe.